Yeah, I have him on myself.
Yeah, we have one of Lanterns.
But people call him the Black Green Lantern.
Right.
Like he doesn't even get just Green Lantern.
Yeah. No, it's brutal. It is brutal. But no, it's funny. I used to have a good selection of African American action figures, you know, Black Panther and such like that. And one of my buddies came in. He's a singer, his name is Jeffrey Morrell, and he plays all the time down at Warm Daddies in Philly. He does inspirational gospels. He's there like every other Sunday, whatever. Fairly big time though. So he came in and he doesn't collect this kind of stuff. He lives right around the corner. So he came in and he goes, "Now I know you don't have any black action figures." I said, "I got Panther, I got Storm, I got this."
He's like, "I got a wall of black people."
Yeah. I've sectioned them off here just to prove that I have.
Yeah.
But,
keep them separate from the whites.
Yeah. We have a little segregation here. No, but so he's funny. He bought an action figure just to buy it because it was a black guy. I'm like, okay, cool, man.
Yeah,
that's big.
You know what's funny? In conventions, a lot of my sales, I get that from a lot of fathers because they want to see their child. They want to show like their son or their daughter, like, look, there's black characters outside of the 5 that we only know of.
And there's a black creator.
And there's a black creator.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's honestly, I think it's important. One of the
and they like that I don't go with the like or anything like that. He's a hero. He's he's a good dude. He has his issues or what have you, but he's a normal guy.
But I think it's important. I mean, we have a kid that helps us out every Tuesday, and great kid. His name's Dion. He goes to school camp, and part of his like an externship to us. Once a week. It's but I think it's important. My former boss at the high is a black guy. I think it's important for people to see role models that they don't feel so isolated in liking what they like or those kind of things. And unfortunately, I think it still holds true that sometimes a role model should be somebody of like color or like beliefs or something like that, so they go, okay, I can do this, or this is something I can aspire to.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like and it's funny because I know a lot of people get flack. I mean, like, it's weird because there's a lot of black people that are into geek culture.
Yes.
And like on the radio show, when I was, when I'm doing, there was one episode of Black Tribbles where we talk about being black and being geek in America and how, like, where do you feel?
Yeah.
Oh, this guy right here. All right. Well, yeah, we talked a little bit. Let me run down here.
You got it. Good.
That's not the argument. I don't get any credit.
So you were trying to get into the biz and stuff like that?
The only thing I really stuck was that you couldn't find artists.
Well, the problem is trying to find an artist that will work alongside you, because then, like me, I do it all. I'm writing it.
You already opened it and you read it.
So I don't, unless I have an argument with myself, the team's not going to break up. You gotta find somebody who sees the same like path as you. You know what I mean? Like you gotta. It's always better to have like a core team. Get like 2 or 3 of your friends that are like your ride or die guys. Like one person could be a writer, one person can pencil and ink, the other person can color and then be the editor, or somebody could be the guy who will do all the PR network, because that's important. That's important. Getting to know people. You can draw all you want in your basement. This has actually happened with friends of mine. We used to always draw. And my one friend, he was a great artist, drew in his basement, and he thought somebody was just going to come knocking on his door. That never happened, ever. That never happens. It happens for the guy who gets something done, whether it's with stick figures or whatever. It doesn't matter how you can get it done, because you might be able to find an artist just by networking and pushing out the script with like some storyboards done with stick figures. You might get the attention of like some big name artist who's like, I want to be in on this. And you guys would be set. You know what I mean? Like going out there and actually pushing it and putting it in people's hands is the most important thing, because they're gonna read it, they're gonna tell somebody else is gonna tell somebody about it, and then next thing you know, you walk in somewhere and they're like, "That's the guy," you know. Then it's it. That's it. You're that dude. Yeah, I mean that's what I did. Like, I pushed myself. I promote the whole company, you know, JMO Studios and all that stuff, and it's gotten me places. Like, you know, like I'm doing a book signing, you know, like I'm being recorded as we speak, you know. A little video action over here. Yeah. What is that? But yeah, there's a lot of connections, a lot of you just gotta always talk to people. Always gotta meet up with people. You may not, don't expect to wait for an artist. You know, 'cause if you do, then if you do find that artist, a lot of times they'll feel entitled that I'm the reason that you guys got here. Like, you're gonna come across that at some point. Like, you'll meet you'll meet writers who do that. Like, if they come in at the end and help out, and things start going in the right direction, that's where the line gets drawn and bodies are everywhere. It gets crazy. That's how I got married. Yeah, she's kidnapped. You don't see it, but there's a chain right here.
Oh, nice.
She's chained.
Good
Yeah,
relationship.
did you flip through?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Check him out. Something that you don't see often. There's a black guy in it. Just saying.
What's that?
I know, right?
I remember when I first met you, you said you wanted to downplay the whole black thing.
I downplayed the black thing as a company because I don't want people to know that a black man owns the company.
Do you think it would close off from
It has. It's closed off a lot of opportunities. Because before I used to have like little cartoon images of everyone that was staff.
Right.
And people weren't so
Really?
into it, yeah. Because they look at it like, I mean, in the comic world, racism really exists. But no, it's really blatant. They don't hold back much on in the comic world. You know that, like, the racism in the comic industry, like it exists. Like, if they see like it's a black comedy, just like in film. Like, if it's a comedy that happens to have a majority of black people, it's no longer just a comedy. It's a black comedy. So now it's getting put in a small section over in the side. You know, why couldn't it just be a comedy?
Well, I made sure that I got the presses out to places like Philadelphia Tribune, and there was one out of Maryland. It was like an Afro-American something, and I was sort of hoping that, you know,
they would take to it and be like, oh, this is something positive, maybe we should support this kind of thing, you know, yeah. That gets weird sometimes too, like.
I think the Philadelphia Tribune, I sent them a hard copy.
Oh, okay.
So it was one of the 5 that I sent out.
Yeah. And it's weird though. Like, the second I took down the faces, site literally took off. Like people were like, I was getting like maybe 10 hits a day, and I was like, oh, nobody likes my stuff. And then I took the faces off. Then it was like hundreds of hits a day. Then it was thousands of hits a day. I was like, all right, big difference.
Sure.
So race is like, it accounts for something.
Right.
So if you go on the site, you'll never see who we are and all that stuff. And I kind of want it that way because I want people to be more interested in the content.
Right, in the product, exactly.
Instead of who we are. Because I don't want people to go, oh, check out this black comic company. It's not a black comic company. We have all different races in the company. You know?
What? Alright, man.
So hit me up, and we could talk some stuff. Here, did you get the card? Here, I give you the card. Here, I give you
The business card.
the business card.
Bring it on.
And give you some advice on starting
Alright, thanks. But you can't wear that sticker.
Listen, I had it on during work, alright?
I'll be showing
I'm
up
wearing
with
that sticker. I should know what
You should. Except I know he's broke.
Because he just took my money. That's how you know I'm broke.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Because he saw, when I saw the price one go, I said,
Yeah, that's a stack right there.
Oh, it's been a while, too.
it's, actually I have about 3 issues of Justice League, so it's been about 3 months.
I'm only one issue behind. Yeah.
Well, I let some people I let go pretty long because I know how to financially.
Yeah. It's all, look,
And I have
it's hard out here.
See, this is good because he comes in and he buys his stuff. It's the other people that don't come in and buy their stuff.
I got nothing to do. I got my stuff. I bought them. I did my job was bringing them here. Now getting them to buy it, that's your fault.
Damn Gary. Damn Gary and Jamie.
You got Gary on Facebook. You can harass him there.
Oh, I will. I'm going to this week. So.
His name Gary Towns.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just message him a whole lot. Fill his inbox up.
Because what? It was just his birthday, right?
Yeah. He some shit for his birthday.
Yeah, he said he was going to come back on his back here on his birthday and buy up his comics.
Yeah, one of my friends was supposed to come up here and get all of his Batman's and Robins from him. That never happened.
Nope.
Damn kids. I know.
Them
and their responsibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't pay attention to my responsibilities. Probably like comic books and more car. That's not the point.
That's right. The responsibility is to me. After that, I don't care about anything else.
I was just walking around all like, y'all gotta empty that box. That box is crazy.
Yeah, now it's down. Now it's reasonable. Just some Flash issues in there.
Some Flash. Get them at my
From the new 50, from the new 52, or,
Yeah.
or okay.
Yeah. So it's just, probably about
Flash.
It's alright. I've never tried to do it. I'm not the biggest Flash guy. Runs fast.
Yeah. His villains are never really exciting.
Yeah. I mean, Dr. Cole or Mr. Cole or whatever his name is.
I was also thinking about like sending the submission in the Image.
Image does some pretty crazy stuff. The problem with all these big guys is they're going to own your stuff until you are big enough to have them not own your stuff. I mean, you'll get paid, but you won't get paid top dollar. So
that's why I went out on my own. I was telling them earlier. There's been times where I had opportunities to do this stuff, but I guess age or what have you stopped me. But now I think back at it, like I'm okay with what I've done. Like exactly the same. I've done it all on my own. You know what I mean? Like, that's pretty good.
It's tough. I mean, anytime you go with anybody big that's established, they're going to own your stuff. It's like trying to do something for, writing for MTV or anything like that. Paramount owns it as soon as you submit it. That's the problem with it. I've read through the contracts like the Paramount gives out for. We were trying to propose a show to MTV a few years ago, about 10 years ago now, but. I get a contract back, and I'm like, no, I'm not signing this, because they own everything. Now, it never got done, because I didn't do that, but I'm better off at this point. It's like when Beavis and Butthead came out, big for them. Mike Judge Mike Judge
got screwed out of that. Yeah,
that was his story?
Yeah. Mike Judge did, like, King of the Hill and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He created Beavis and Butthead. And got zero out of it.
Yep.
MTV was like,
really?
Mine, and...
Anything
no matter what lawyers he tried, they were like, nope, you signed it.
Yep. That's Paramount.
So now he doesn't get any residuals from the DVDs, from the toys, from the T-shirts, from them bringing it back out.
And look at the contract before he signed it, I guess.
That's what happens to a lot of young artists.
You got the contract.
Yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna be on TV, and you realize you want to sit there and be cool.
The micro writing. We own you.
But he was smart though in like using some of his voice actors and the concepts from side characters from Beavis and Butthead. Because Hank Hill is a spin-off of that one propane guy that was always in Beavis and Butthead. He was the guy who was obsessed with propane.
One more question of concept with the manager or whatever.
Yeah, him doing. If it wasn't for him doing those specific characters,
Because
now he's making a lot of money. If you look at The Simpsons,
themselves over.
there's three guys that are
lost
executive
tons of
producers,
money.
Matt Groening,
He went after
this other
them?
dude who still works there, and then there's this third guy.
If they had
You gotta
waited a
know.
month, if they had
You
waited a
gotta know
month,
your.
Came, helped
They
Colin
would've been
Johnny
alright.
with The Simpsons, got an executive
I have
producer
some
credit,
cousins who are musicians.
has never worked on the show
It's typical
ever.
musicians,
20
they just-
seasons.
They don't get
He
it.
is worth
Yeah,
like $600 or
exactly.
$700 million
Musicians don't
because he
count,
gets the
you know.
executive
But yeah,
producer
yeah,
credit.
you got
Never
to
does
be
anything
informed.
on
You
the
got to
show.
know what you don't have to
All he does
know
is
all
get
the ins and
some
outs.
professional
But
filter
I mean, that's a
credit.
big decision.
Well, I
So
mean,
when
you look
decide
at it
to
like
make
this,
that
though.
decision,
I mean,
make sure you're
producers are
informed,
just the guy that
exactly.
comes up with the
Don't
cash.
just do it and be
Yeah.
like, oh, well,
So that, I mean,
you're
you're entitled to
fired,
get
we're
their
done.
cut.
Yeah.
But, man, do you imagine that? You don't have to do
And
anything
from his
because your name
perspective,
appears at it's all
he had a right to be kind of like upset.
That's my
I mean, I
job.
don't
Yeah,
know
that's the
if
job
he was a
that
good man or bad
I get
man, who knows,
calling my name
but
doesn't.
you have a
It's calling me
contract
from
with
really
me, so
far away.
And yeah, I
I'm
need that to
expecting
happen.
this to
I
play
need
off
that to
the
happen
end
for
of
me.
contract.
That's always what I'm looking for,
Yeah.
man. I'm always looking for something.
I want to be a
Sit down,
consultant.
A consultant's a great thing. Yeah, because
Sit down.
what does that mean? Nothing.
You just
At the end of the day, a consultant means
you go like, yeah, you should go with that.
Yeah. Yeah, can I get a check, please?
Yeah, right? Yeah, you should go with that.
I know.
man.
Consultants or executive producers. I mean, you put up the money and you make the money.
Mhm.
It's always the way.
Yeah.